Yeah, I'm just really proud of our team. When you look at a team win, this was really a team win. Our defense did an unbelievable job of stopping the run, pressuring the quarterback, getting the ball back for the offense. Our special teams made some really big plays. Jair Alexander, and he got those runs because we blocked. We challenged we call them our SWAT team. We challenged them this week to do a better job of getting Jair started. Alfonso Carter had a couple of really big blocks on those plays, and certainly had a big effect on the game. And offensively, I felt good. I felt like we were consistent. I felt like our offensive line did a good job of removing them from the line of scrimmage, and everybody that had an opportunity made plays. So I'm just happy that it was a great team win.
Coach, was there ever a point this week where you saw something that made you believe you might control this game?
I mean, we just practiced hard and worked hard, and our guys took the field with a lot of confidence. There's no question about that. I really liked the way we went about our business and everything leading up to it. But you could see they had confidence in each other. They trusted each other, and that's what gives you a chance to be a good team.
I mean, how'd you get so many receivers so wide open?
I think we just worked hard at running the ball, and anytime you run the ball, you have a chance to get some guys open and throwing the ball. And our guys came into the game excited to play fast, and Lamar was anxious to throw the ball down the field and show people that he's a great passer, which he is. And to do that, you have to block, you have to protect, you have to guys not getting the ball have to run their routes full speed. So again, it was all 11 guys doing their job on the field.
As good as the first half was, it looked like they had even more of an edge in the second half. The defense really came out, got that 3 and out, we got the return.
Yeah, that was great to see. We know all about them coming back, and not just against us, but against other teams, and what they were able to do. We didn't talk about it at halftime. We just talked about finishing, playing one play at a time, working on the process, and let the scoreboard take care of itself. But I thought the 3 and out was huge, and then going and scoring right away was big. The touchdown before half was big. I thought that 2-minute drive really helped us.
Coach, going back to the run game, this is Brandon's second straight 100-yard performance on the ground. What can you attribute to his success this season, and just how far has he come along?
Well, he came into camp in great shape, and the fastest I've ever seen him look. I think a year ago I screwed him up by wanting him to be a little bit heavier, and we decided on a weight this year. He came in great shape. He's seeing things and cutting real well. We did say going into the game that we're going to need to get some other yards rushing besides our quarterback. And we worked hard on those plays and hard on him running the ball. Our receivers did a good job blocking downfield for him when he broke through. But he's a really good football player, and I'm really happy for him because every day in practice he works as hard or harder than anybody.
Bobby, Lamar has gotten so much hype this week. There was talk that this was the best defense he would have faced. What did he show you today with it?
I mean, I'm just proud of how he prepared for the game, how he was able to stay calm. He's got tremendous confidence. He's a great competitor, and he really prepared for the game. Obviously, you get nervous because he's so young, and you got all these things going around, and more interviews than he should have to do. But we do them anyway. But he was able to, focus, concentrate, and just a tremendous leader by the way he plays the game.
Bobby, Lamar had another long run was later in the game, but can you take us through that play call and what you saw as he was once again spinning through guys and making people miss?
Yeah, I thought their defensive ends were doing a good job on one phase of our option runs where they were kind of holding the point and then coming back out on him and mixing it up. So we decided to change just a little bit and threw a guy running across. He could either give it to Travion or kept it and went downhill. The defensive end widened. He made a great read and hit it full speed. And, it was a pretty amazing run. He looked fast. He had a great cutback. Got the ball in the end zone. I thought that was a pretty exciting way to finish.
Bobby, when you're putting together a game plan and envisioning what can go right and wrong against a team like this? Could you have envisioned something like this?
Well, we just envision the right. You know, that's one of the things as an athlete and a coach, what you try to do on your visualization is you do everything right. You make the right read, you make the right cut, you make the right throw, and we try to keep all negative thoughts out of our mind. So I'm going to say yeah.
Coach,
As much confidence as you had going in, you beat the number 2 team in the country by 6 touchdowns. You have to manage their confidence now. You have to try to.
Yeah, certainly. You know, we first of all, we've got to do a good job taking care of our bodies. So we need to keep our mind and our bodies clean tonight. We've got to take care of ourselves. Tomorrow we'll come back and watch the video. They might not know they won the game that much because we'll be very critical, very hard on them, and they need to be hard on themselves. You know, you need to really watch the video and see if you utilized your technique right, see if you played hard every play, and then we'll go out and run and get right back into our normal routine. But I like this team. We've got good leadership. I've been saying that, you know, all year long, is that we got a team that loves each other, and they have strong leadership, and they're not afraid to say that.
Bobby, it seems like this team made a statement today, but do statements matter anymore?
I don't know. I mean, we just play. You know, we're just going out and playing and working to win games, and we'll get prepared for next Saturday. We know it's a tough place to play on the road, and it's our next game, so it's the most important one this year.
What do you think made the defensive line so effective today?
You know, we're pretty good on the defensive front, and they do a good job utilizing their technique. We're quick. We did a good job, I think, keeping guys fresh, and some of our quickness and our ability to move and angle really gave us an advantage, and we were able to get in the backfield a few times and make negative plays. And anytime you're creating negative plays, it really helps you. You know, you're putting them behind the sticks and making third down harder. So I was excited about how well they did.
Coach, you had a lot of plays at Syracuse where the offense stopped itself. How much of an emphasis did you have this week on just cutting out, you know, the mistakes, and what did you see?
Yeah, that's really what we, you know, said to ourselves, is that, you know, we can't hurt ourselves. We need to catch the football. We need to not have unforced penalties. We didn't overemphasize the drops from a week ago. We did work hard on what we call words and blanks, which is when I catch the ball, I look at all the way to the tuck, and then I can see whether there's any words looking at me or the ball's blank. So it's a great way to teach our guys to focus and concentrate and look at all the way to the tuck. So that really was the only thing we really emphasized, was on catching the ball with words and blanks.
Coach, with Cook, obviously the past 2 years giving you fits. Today, 16 carries, 57 yards. Besides personnel, what was different with the game plan around him?
Yeah, we worked really hard on setting edges, not letting him get outside because he is so fast and such a big threat. We worked hard on running full speed to the ball, and I think you saw that show up a couple times where he made the first guy miss, the second guy miss, but 3 and 4 were right there following, and, you know, just played with a lot of great effort and a lot of toughness and concentration.
Bobby, in the process of building what you're
established themselves early in the game, you were able to run the ball effectively and protect Lamar when he was in the pocket. Just talk about their play.
Yeah, I'm excited about our offensive line. They keep working hard. They're a group that really likes each other. They take a lot of pride in how they practice, and that pride shows up in the game. So, you know, obviously we're probably going to put the video on and see we didn't do everything right, and we missed things that could have helped us score more points. But we've got good leadership there with Tobiah. He really does a great job of communicating, making things happen. And then our guys played with better pad level and finish, so it's good.
Bobby, in the process of building what you're building here, how important was it to get a win over Florida State, one of the two big powers in this division?
Yeah, it's a good win for us. You know, we look at the start of the season and we know that everything has to go through Florida State and Clemson. Besides, everybody else has really good players, and you have to play those games and win too. That's the beauty of being in this conference, is everybody we play is going to have really good players, and be very well coached. So you have to come to play each and every week, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. And again, I can't tell you how proud I am of our players and our assistant coaches. Our assistant coaches have been working on this game for a long time, you know, since last winter, and I think their hard work and dedication really showed up.
Last one right here, Steve.
Well, I guess follow up to that, what is it, how much were you guys watching Florida State since last winter?
A lot. You know, we spent a lot of time on it. You pick out a few games each year where you're gonna focus on over the winter, over the spring and summer, and make sure that you get well prepared for it. And this was one of those games that we picked out, and, you know, wanted to make sure we looked at all aspects of it, from the start of the game, third downs, second half. You know, second half was something that we studied a number of times, and you know, like I said, those guys worked extremely hard. Our assistant coaches are doing a great job of leading these young men, and I couldn't be more happy with our staff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bobby,